The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate.
Yo guys, what is going on? Alex Pandrea here, back with a very exciting video. What you just saw was a little teaser, a sneak peek at the mini movie for the NOC 3000 X1s. Now if you don't know already, the NOC 3000 X1s are the newest and hottest decks to be released this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time exclusively on houseofplayingcards.com. If you're watching this after Sunday, of course you can check the link below for the decks, but just stay on the lookout for that because they will go quick. Now the dark blue version of the NOC 3000 X1s is the standard version, but we also have a limited version of the deck, which is the white light version, and all of these are numbered and sealed with a number from 1 to 3000. Now of course not 3000, we only made 3000 of them. We haven't made that small amount of a deck in a very long time, so these will go out pretty quickly. Now there's a few ways to get the light version, the limited version. You could get them with a 12-pack, a brick purchase of the dark version of these, and one of these will be included in that, so you'll get 11 of these, one of these, or you could just flat out purchase them, but you better be quick. So in today's video, I want to take you through the process of playing card photography. A lot of people ask me, how do I shoot the shots that I put on Instagram? How do I edit them and everything? So you'll see my journey starting in Vegas a week ago, and now we're in New York City, where we finished up the photo shoot and getting everything ready for the release. So go ahead, enjoy the video, and stay tuned to the end, where we're going to do a little unboxing of each of these decks. Alright, so this looks like a pretty good vibe. We have two decks to do in two different styles. Got my futuristic outfit on, as futuristic as I could find in my wardrobe, and the futuristic glasses, so we should be good to go. I've been to this place a few times before. It's in a little corner of a mall here in Vegas, and they got the lights here, so I said it was a perfect style for the photos that I wanted to take for one of these two decks. Now one deck I want to do in a different style, a more light style, and a darker one for this. So let's see how these photos go here. So we took a few photos here. This is how they came out. I like them, but I think we could do a little bit better. So let's go. Another futuristic spot here in Vegas with lights. Well, I guess all of Vegas is lights, but I think we're gonna try to take photos of the dark blue one. I think it has a nice vibe here, so let's try that out. when taking playing card photography, for me it's very important to create that brand and that vibe and the story of what the product is about, and to create that from scratch. And it's something that I put a lot of time and effort into. Ever since I started releasing playing cards in 2011, almost every single one of them has been more than just a deck of cards, and that's what I try to do. So hopefully this one is no different. Let's go take some more photos. This is in World Trade Center, New York City. I've been obsessed with photos from this very place for a long time, and I said it's the perfect opportunity to do a photo shoot for the lights. Alright guys, there you have it. That was just a little behind the scenes of how I take the photos for the decks that I release and the stuff that I put on Instagram. As you could tell, I do put a lot of work into it, so I appreciate you watching and hitting that like button and subscribing if you haven't already. Okay, let's talk about the NOC 3000 X1's regular version, the dark blue version in this case. The tuck itself is a very futuristic looking tuck, and the color scheme, I wanted to match the movie Tron. Now, even though, I'll be honest, I have never watched this movie, or I think I've tried to, but I couldn't get through it. I always love that futuristic vibe and those colors, the dark blue with the light blue with the lights and everything. So that's what this was inspired by. You can see here it says NOC 3000 X1. And it's got the what I call the artificial intelligence built into the cards themselves and also the tuck. Don't know what that means, but sounds cool. Now, opening up the tuck right here to take out the cards, you'll notice that on the flap is this little logo, and that's officially the NOC 3000 X1 logo. And the cards themselves are also with the same style, with the same vibe, having that dark blue feel to it. You can see that right there. And what's cool about it is that you could actually see the same lines that we have here on the card itself. Now, it's very subtle, and we worked really hard to try to get as subtle as possible so they still feel like NOCs, and even from a distance they kind of look like NOCs, or just standard one color. I sort of envisioned this is how the cards would look in the future, with maybe this would be like a today's barcode, where artificial intelligence lives inside of here, and whatever, that's the story behind it. Notice how we put here on the sides now a design so that it complements the dark blue with the light blue, and it's really nice when we spread the cards that you get that, and you've seen in the photos how nice that looks when you spread out the cards and you get that really nice fan out of the deck. So that is contributed to these right there, and even when you fan it, looks pretty nice. So that was the cards, the box. Let's take a look at the faces of these bad boys. The colors on them, we did a little bit of customization. So the reds are a darker kind of red. I think it fits nicely with this. And the chord cards themselves are a new design for the chord cards by my friend Fabian from France. He did an amazing job designing these, and we went back and forth. And we actually designed these close to 2 years ago, a year and a half of designs and redesigns and making it all perfect. So all the black chord cards have this black sort of black and light blue like that, and then the red chord cards are a lighter version of that. So you can see the difference here on the King of Clubs and the King of Hearts. You can see one is a little darker with the background and one is lighter, which is cool. Of course, we have some gaffs as well. So the two gaffs included with these cards are the double backer, which is the double backer, one side being the dark one side being the light one. And by the way, once these release, I will have a tutorial up explaining what to do with these ad cards, with something to do with them. We have a blank card, and of course 2 jokers that we used the light blue color for that. So those are the jokers right there. Let's take a look at the white version, the light version as we call them, which is the limited edition of this deck. And I really like this a lot because of the color scheme. The white with the gray, with the light gray, and the light blue really makes it pop and stand out. I don't know which one I like as far as colors, but this one has a nice vibe because of the cards. Now these of course are numbered, so you're gonna get this with a number from 1 to 3,000. We only made 3,000 of these, and they sent me from the warehouse 2,864. Good job, guys. Could have sent me number 1 or 2 or something like that. So the good news is that they will be up for grabs. The actual cards themselves again have a subtle design which really makes it stand out from any other knock, puts a little bit of design aspect onto it, and they just feel and look great. They look the part. They look like something straight out of the future. And the faces are the same. You get the same gaffs and the same jokers, but you can do really nice stuff, especially when you start doing tricks, color changing decks, and things with the double backer and with the 2 decks combined. That is very cool. That was the white deck. That was the blue deck. Look at that fan. You like that? Stay in your seats. I'll be here all week. Alright guys, there you have it. That was the video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching that. Hope you enjoyed the cards. Remember, they are on sale this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And if you're watching this after Sunday, the link is down below, houseofplayingcards.com, to pick up these decks, and they will go quick. We have another video dropping on Sunday with a tutorial of stuff that you can do with the gaff cards of the Nock 3000 X1s, as well as the full trailer mini movie shot by Nick Siriano, which is going to premiere Sunday with the release. Thanks so much guys for watching, and we will see you very soon. Peace.
I got mustard. I got mustard. And it's alright.